I'm going to teach you how to communicate with surgical precision, how to build unbreakable connections and influence without revealing your hand, without breaking your ghost mode, and without giving away the power you've worked so hard to build. Because most men think communication means talking. Real men know communication means control. 3 months ago, I watched my best friend destroy his entire comeback story with one drunk text to his ex. 6 months of ghost mode, 6 months of discipline, silence, and rebuilding, gone in 30 seconds of emotional weakness. He thought he was communicating his feelings. What he actually did was hand over every ounce of power he'd reclaimed. She screenshot that text, sent it to her friends. They laughed at the new him, begging like the old him. That's when I realized something brutal. Most men don't know the difference between communication and self-destruction. Here's what's killing you right now. You think staying silent means becoming invisible, so you overcompensate. You text first. You explain yourself. You justify your moves. You break ghost mode the moment someone questions you. Or worse, you go full hermit. No communication at all. You think ghost mode means cutting everyone off, burning bridges, becoming some antisocial weirdo hiding in his basement. Both approaches are weak. Both approaches fail. The weak man talks too much and reveals everything. The broken man says nothing and isolates himself. But the ghost mode man, he communicates with deadly precision. Real power starts in silence, not noise. But that silence must be strategic, not scared. Ghost mode communication isn't about what you say. It's about what you don't say. It's about making every word count, every silence speak, and every interaction serve your mission. I'm going to show you the 3 levels of ghost mode communication that separate the architects from the attention seekers. Strategic silence. When to disappear completely. Calculated responses. When to speak with surgical precision. Power positioning. How to communicate your value without saying a word. Because ghost mode isn't isolation, it's orchestration. Listen, you're here because you're tired of being ignored, overlooked, or treated like you don't matter. You're here because the old version of you, the one who explained himself, chased validation, and communicated from weakness, got you nowhere. This isn't just about communication tactics. This is about your complete identity transformation. When you master ghost mode communication, you don't just change how you talk. You change how people see you, how they think about you when you're not around, how they respect you when you are. The men who subscribe to this channel aren't learning tricks. They're becoming architects of their own masculine rebirth. Here's what changes when you communicate from ghost mode. Level 1. Strategic silence. Tell story of how 48 hours of no response to a disrespectful text made someone apologize and show respect. Level 2. Calculated responses. Share example of one powerful sentence that ended an argument and established dominance. Level 3. Power positioning. Explain how actions communicate louder than explanations. Every word you don't say builds mystery. Every explanation you avoid maintains power. Every time you respond from strength instead of emotion, you're building the reputation that precedes you. Remember this. Ghost mode is the only way to rebuild the masculine identity. Real power starts in silence, not noise. The world is full of men who communicate from desperation, who explain themselves into weakness, who talk themselves out of respect. But you're different now. You're building something in the shadows that the light can't touch. You're becoming the man who doesn't need to announce his value, because everyone already feels it. This channel is your blueprint for that transformation. If you're ready to stop communicating like a boy who needs approval and start communicating like a man who commands respect, subscribe now. Every video on this channel is designed to accelerate your ghost mode transformation, to turn you from someone who gets ignored into someone who gets remembered. Your old identity dies here. Your new one is born in silence. Subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll talk about the ghost mode mindset that makes communication irrelevant, because your presence already says everything. Ghost mode is the only way, and your rebirth starts now. This channel is for men who refuse to stay weak, who understand that real transformation happens in the shadows, not in the spotlight, who know that ghost mode isn't hiding, it's hunting. When you subscribe, you're not just getting content. You're joining a brotherhood of men rebuilding their masculine identity from the ground up. Men who understand that real power starts in silence, not noise. Your identity shift begins the moment you hit subscribe. From ignored to influential. From weak to feared. From explanation to expectation. Welcome to Ghost Mode. Welcome to your rebirth.